Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I'm day weather meteorologist Don Watzel with your afternoon video update for Thursday, March 18th. Well, we're looking pretty good tonight, and as we head into Friday, dry conditions across the state of Wyoming, and something that usually doesn't happen this time of year, light winds across the board, maybe some brief occasional breezes in our wind prone areas, but overall not much to worry about. Our ridge axis that's kept us dry the past few days after our massive weekend storm last week will start to shift east during the day, and it'll keep things mild, especially over northern, central, and eastern areas of the state into the start of the weekend. However, snow will return to the western mountains Friday night, along with a rain snow mix expected for the valleys, including around Jackson, maybe as well near Alpine and around Du Bois. Then, as we look into Sunday and next week, conditions could turn more unsettled. Here's our ridge pattern. Still building over across much of the Intermountain West, covering the state of Wyoming and the surrounding region. Again, this is through 6 a.m. on Friday when that ridge axis is expected to make its peak. Once it does, it'll start to shift its way eastward, and that'll eventually open the door for the southwesterly flow to develop, eventually hitting western parts of Wyoming by Friday night and into Saturday, especially across the mountain areas with that snowfall. First things first tonight. Dry statewide, light to some localized breezy winds. With those light winds, and especially around the heavy snowfallen areas in the central, east central, and southeastern part of the state, could see some patchy fog redevelop in the valleys and maybe along sections of I 25. Early this morning, we did have some locally dense fog along I 25 between Douglas and Casper. The fog may not be quite as dense as we head into early Friday, but nevertheless, if you have some travel plans, just be on the lookout for that through about the mid morning hours. Then for Friday, dry and warmer across much of the state. Winds will continue to be light to breezy. Then, by about 6 o'clock Friday, heading into the evening and overnight, the western mountains and valleys will start to see increased chances for snow, and it could get moderate over the high elevations. Right now, looking at maybe 3 to 6 inches through Saturday morning, but some of the latest projections may indicate that a little more could fall and accumulate more as we head into Saturday. Meanwhile, the valleys will get about a 1 to 2 inches with trace road accumulations as temperatures have remained somewhat warm the past several days. Through the weekend and early next week, this is 6 a.m. on Monday. That ridge pattern will be replaced by a broad trough that's going to send a few disturbances across the Rocky Mountain West, including the state of Wyoming. Now, right now, it looks like a lot of agreement is coming together that, at least initially, the heavier snow will stay over the mountain ranges. But there is possibility as we continue through next week, especially by Wednesday into Thursday, that some of that rain and snow could have spread over the low elevations, especially over far eastern sections of the state, as we get various waves to kick in off the desert southwest and trek northeastward through the central plains. That's something to watch as we head through the next several days. Thanks for listening and watching, everyone. Have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you next time.